Right, hello folks, it's Martin here, back again for another video. Hope you're all doing well. The World Cup started on Thursday, so I thought, partly response to Chris at Record Talk, who did a video today or yesterday I think, I would do some records related to or from other countries, from some of the 48 of them that are competing in the World Cup. I haven't done them all because I thought it would be a bit of a challenge for people. I have gone for a few awkward ones, so to be honest with you, and I also needed to check out how my new camera and phone works because at least I've got it the right way round this time for a start. Yeah, I think a few people have said recently that the sound was really bad, and that was probably because I'd dropped it on the floor a few months ago. Anyway, without further ado, here are some records related to countries in the World Cup, which started on Thursday, and I haven't really seen very much of it. Okay, so you may ask, why is the first record a Madonna album? So, partly to say I don't think I'm going to bother with her new album. And this was 2019, this album, and there's a track on here called Batuka, which links it to Cape Verde Islands, or Cape Verde Islands, percussive rhythms, symbolising resilience, empowerment and communal celebration. I bet you didn't know that. So it's a traditional music, and Madonna went there, did a song. You can watch the video of it, or you could, on YouTube a while ago. Certainly, at least it might still be on there, I don't know. Anyway, so that is number one, Cape Verde Islands. Here's a new record which I purchased from, I hate to say it, I went to HMV, I had a voucher, I was looking at the 3 for 66, and I thought, well, I could get them at any time really. So I dived in to Boards of Canada new album, and it's red vinyl, it's got the red vinyl, it's got a flexi disc, and they're Scottish. They're a Scottish duo, so Scotland is in the World Cup for the first time in a long time, shall we say. And it transpires that they have the name of this band because they'd lived in Canada, or one of them had lived in Canada for a while, and it resembles, or their music is similar to the Canada Film Board, who must have done all these sort of very interesting documentaries and whatnot. So I've never checked it out, to be honest. Anyway, I have one Boards of Canada on CD. I know enough about them to know I would give it a go. Initial impressions, it's not quite as creative or different as I thought it was going to be, but it is in a nice way reminiscent of some ambient dance music, 90s kind of thing. Yeah, so that is Canada, Cape Verde and Scotland. The next one was a £1 find, slightly embarrassing. So USA is in the World Cup. The last one was in USA 1994 when England did not qualify. I'm not really patriotic, so I found this for £1. Can you believe it? Is there nothing more American than Bette Midler and cheesecake and cranberry sauce? I don't know. Anyway, I've played this. They're all 60s, or mostly 60s girl bands, cover versions, although there is Waterfalls by TLC and Paul McCartney on there. I won't be keeping this album, but it cost £1, so I thought I may as well pick it up. You know, someone might buy it for more than £1. It's pink vinyl, that one. Another American, well, born in America, died in England. I've never found a Scott Walker before, or 1, 2 or 4. I found the first one. It was £1.50, and it's not in bad shape. I haven't played it yet. It's fair, but he was born in America. Scott Engels, wasn't he? So I know some of the songs on here. Montague Terrace, I certainly know. I think Amsterdam was wasn't Amsterdam a Jack Brel song? Anyway, I got that for £1.50, so I'm quite happy with that. So America in the World Cup, they won 4-1 last night against Paraguay. Okay, this is Jar Wobble, Take Me to God album, a great album. The only album I have by him, and it has a track called I'm an Algerian on it. So Algeria are in the World Cup, and they certainly were in 82 when they beat Germany, and then got robbed out of qualifying for the next round because Germany and Austria played out a draw from what I remember. Yeah, this is a good album. It's got some world kind of African, Middle Eastern sounds on it. And yeah, on Ireland. Right, next one. I do not know the title of this album or who it's by, but it is definitely from Uzbekistan, and I'm relying on Discogs here. It's not on yellow vinyl, but apparently a lot of the vinyl records that were made in Uzbekistan, Tashkent, were yellow vinyl. All I know is the catalogue number is saying that it's made in Uzbekistan. It's sort of like that folky Middle Eastern dance music. And they have a Manchester City player, which Chris from Record Talk mentioned, but we don't like Manchester City, do we? So we'll forget about them. And they didn't win the league, did they? So yeah. Over to New Zealand now, home of Hobbits and James Buttery, if you've ever heard of him. Here is an album I've had since it came out. It's The Bats, Fear of God. It's New Zealand pop, Flying Nun. Maybe not like that out there, but it's just a really good album and the songs are really good. So New Zealand, more renowned for rugby. They were definitely in the World Cup in 82. And I think they got beaten by Scotland 5-2, if I remember. I remember all the World Cups up to about the mid-90s, and then it just all goes a bit sketchy, really. A bit like England, really. Well, Iran are definitely at the World Cup in some form or another. And I won't get political this time, but I would expect that they might be half decent. I'm not sure. So this is on Argo, and this guy here who went to a lot of countries and recorded a lot of music, I suppose, not unlike Alan Lomax going around America. And yeah, Iran. Almost looks like there's a man in the bath there or something, but I'm not sure. Next, we will go to Mexico, who started the World Cup with a win over South Africa. And this is a weird sort of background music type record with, I think, some sort of Catholic mass or perhaps some sort of Catholic doctrine going on in the background. And it's quite spooky, actually, in a way. Yeah, and it's from Mexico. And this must be the guy, one of these two guys on the back who's doing the talking. So that's Mexico in the World Cup. So a couple more to go. Right, last Saturday I walked up our high street in a town where I live. It's about 10 minutes walk away. Not really expecting to find that much, to be honest with you. But it turned up trumps, didn't it? So this is a Czechia band from the 90s called The Ecstasy of Saint Teresa. Bit of a religious theme going on here, not deliberately. So this is supposed to be influenced by My Bloody Valentine and shoegaze. But there are elements of that in there. But mostly it's sort of, I would describe it as a cross between System 7, Steve Hillage, and if you could sort of imagine something like KLF without just ambient sort of sound, or some sort of slightly new age album maybe. Anyway, it cost me 75p. It did have a gift aid sticker in the corner with £50 on it, and when I asked was it £50, he said no, it was 75p. So I did at least ask, but it's a really good album and I'm keeping it, I think, actually. Yeah, the sleeves not totally brilliant, but the records and the inner sleeves are, they've got some sort of nice got some really nice artwork on there, nature kind of stuff. So one more find that I got the same day as that one, and something English, very English and embarrassing. So this is The Art of William Kimber, and there's a lovely biography about this guy on the back that I would love to read out, and he's playing an accordion there. So this is fairly local to me, so that sort of piqued my interest. It's Oxfordshire. He was born in Headington Quarry, and he appears to have had very close links, or did Morris dancing, and yeah, I thought I would give that a go. I've not listened to that one yet, but for whatever it was, £1 or whatever, I thought that would be interesting. So that is me. If you want to do a video, I understand there's a lot of threads always pinging about, or challenges, but I would challenge you to do a video about this. If you don't, you don't. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of the World Cup. Bye.